Hi everyone, my name is Patrick Adele Perez.
Hi, my name is Ainsley Johnson.
Hi, my name is Jose Granados.
We are working with the DallasEEI as high school interns this summer. EEI's mission is to provide education regarding water conservation to learners like you all around Dallas. Today is June 17th, and we will be talking about our trip to the Bachman water treatment plant and sharing what we learned with all of y'all.
Wondered where the water that runs out of your sink comes from. Bachman water treatment plant, constructed in 1929, takes water from rivers, cleans and purifies it, and sends it back to the homes of Dallas. The two main sources of water for Bachman are Lake Louisville and Lake Grapevine, which both travel down to the Trinity River. Then they flow through miles and miles of pipes, 72 inches in diameter and 30 feet underground, and eventually reach the Bachman treatment plant, ready to be cleaned. Now, we're going to talk about the process of cleaning the water.
The first part of the process is treatment, and the first part of the treatment is to generate ozone. Ozone is the first stage of disinfection. It neutralizes and kills anything in the water. Since ozone is a highly unstable chemical, it must be produced on-site. When hit with high energy electricity, O2 or oxygen, it splits into two atoms which join with other atoms to create ozone. Water from the pipes enters two contact basins. Here, ozone rises through the water, disinfecting it. The role of the ozone is to kill 99% of anything in the water. However, it doesn't remove anything. Additionally, 3,000 pounds of ozone are produced per day in the Bachman water treatment plant.
After the water is treated with ozone, it moves on to a process called rapid mix. Here, different chemicals are introduced to the water. These chemicals include lime, which raises the pH of the water, ferrous sulfate, and other polymers, which bond to the tiny floating impurities in the water. When bonded with these polymers, the impurities grow larger and larger and eventually fall down to the basin and leave the water.
The water is then transferred to large trains of water. The water is mixed much slower. The gentle mix of the water forms larger and heavier particles called flocks. To expedite the process, flocculants like polymers or charged molecules aggregate the particles. Once the particles join together and become larger and heavier flocks, they settle out easily into the bottom of the train. This removes most of the suspended solids and prepares it for the next step of water treatment.
2, 1.
After flocculation, the flock settles at the bottom of the basin where it is collected by a robotic arm. Each of the three basins hold approximately 2.9 million gallons of water each. Raw water comes to the treatment plant in about 18 turbidity units. Water sedimentation at about 2. The next step is filtration. Water is pushed through 12 inches of sand and about 18 inches of anthracite, coal. Microorganisms consume carbon and reduce residual chlorine.
A mixture of chlorine and ammonia is used to purify the water. This mixture is able to stay present in the water for longer while using less chlorine.
The role of fluoride in our water is to strengthen our teeth and prevent tooth decay. However, it's one of the most controversial chemicals in relation to water treatment. If consumed at a high enough concentration, potential adverse effects of fluoride can include neurological issues, among many other side effects. Thankfully, Bachman treatment plant's fluoride concentration is consistently below the Texas environmental standards of 0.7 parts per million with about 0.4 ppm.
After treatment, the clean water is distributed to customers through carefully designed and managed systems of pipes and infrastructure. First, they are stored in reservoir tanks. Then they are transported through a network of distribution pipes by pumping stations that regulate the pressure and the flow of water. Lastly, they are distributed to individual consumers. To ensure quality and control, water quality is constantly being monitored and maintenance is on standby to inspect, repair, or flush pipes.
Bachman water treatment plant treats over 150 million gallons of water a day. All 150 million gallons are cleaned, purified, and sent back to Dallas homes through the processes that we just discussed: ozone regeneration, rapid mix, flocculation, sedimentation, filtration, purification, and distribution, ensuring that the water comes out of your sink is safe and tasty to drink.